riding on a saddle, chasing down the glory.
What?
Trying to make a movie exactly how you do it.
Without fail,
It's
every
a
time.
Sure shot.
Sings a goddamn song at the beginning.
I'm yours. You don't stop a bullet. All right. Hey, welcome to episode 16 of Oddspeed. My name's Logan.
I'm Tyler.
And we're brothers. And that's it.
And we
All you
talk
need to
about
know.
nonsense.
Sometimes.
Sometimes candy.
Most of the time.
Sometimes
Nonsense.
other things.
Sometimes vaginas.
No.
A couple times.
All right.
Maybe
Usually if
three.
there's a woman here telling you to stop saying the word, really.
No, Tyler, that was you that told me to stop saying the word. The women don't care because they say it in their daily lives.
Are you sure?
Yep. Positive.
I think
actually.
Lauren was like, listen.
No, I think. Oh shit! I just.
Bruh.
Pretty sure that Lauren is the one
Oh, fuck. Now I
that
fucked
laughed
up.
at you for calling it the V word. So I'm gonna have to disagree with you on there.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Vagina.
we haven't actually had like a content episode. This will have been now a month because we just had candy last time. So we got a lot of content to cover.
Candy.
Candy. No, that doesn't sound as good.
The candy was good.
Candy.
I
Well,
want to make
some
sure
of it.
everybody knows we finished all of that candy except for the shitty nougat. Well,
Big chunk.
and the
No, big
fucking nuclear reactor fucking gummy
Listen,
bear.
I'm gonna bring it to work and get all my coworkers
Garbage.
to eat it. I can't wait. The toxic waste is still sitting there. I've only had a couple of those.
Fucking horrible.
Listen, all I'm saying, last time I think that I decided Mounds was my favorite, but I think if somebody had Mounds in one hand and Bar None in the other hand, I might have to cop the Bar None.
I was feeling the after dinner mints and the Frutillies.
Oh,
or
the
whatever
Frutil. No.
Frutilli Winkers or
No. 'Cause I think you're mixing the pastilles with the sixlets.
the Pastellis. I did not give a shit about the sixlets.
No,
they just
sixlets
tasted like
can-
nothing. They tasted like cheap ass chocolate.
Correct.
And the what? The Charleston Chew was good as fuck.
Anyway, let's move on. Fuck Charleston Chew. Fuck whoever invented it, and fuck Charlie for making me pick it out. Anyway. Wow.
Shout out to Charles.
So I have been I've been dwelling on something for a couple episodes now
Dwell it.
that I haven't shared. Okay.
Oh.
And I believe
That's all, folks.
yeah. I briefly shared it with a couple people, and I just need to get this off my chest. Okay.
Go ahead.
So when I was sick in October, I went to Taco Bell. Okay.
Yep.
And here's what happened. I was not that sick anymore, but I was still a little sick. I pull up to the window, and the lady says, "Hi, what can I get you?" And I said, "I'm going to have a chicken quesadilla, a chunk chicken taco, a 2-pack of Cinnabon Delights, and a medium Baja Blast." And she says, "Great. Anything else?" "No." "Okay, pull around." I pull around. There's a car in front of me, and I notice the woman that was taking my order is handing the food, and she has this cool, like, Harry Potter tattoo on her forearm. Those of you that know Harry Potter, it's the dark mark. It's pretty cool. I was like, "Oh, that's sick." And just like in my brain, I was like, I'm going to say something when I get up there.
It's a skull with a snake coming out of its mouth.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. Google
Fucking
the
awesome.
dark mark. Well, so the car pulls away. I pull up. I'm like, "Hey, how are you?" "I'm well, cool."
Hey, how are you?
She said, it's going to be $8.24, whatever the hell. And I was like, "Here," and I handed her my card, and I said, "By the way, I really like your tattoo." And she was like, "Oh, thanks so much." She swipes my card, or she inserts it or whatever, and she starts telling me about the other Harry Potter tattoo she has. She has like the sorting hat, like on her shoulder. She said she had like Hedwig somewhere. I don't know, whatever.
She has like J.K. Rowling on her back.
Yes, the full life size. J.K. Rowling's back on her back.
All right.
Well, okay, cool. So we're talking for just like a minute about it. It wasn't like it was super long. It was a brief conversation. She told me, I was like, "Oh yeah, I love the Harry Potter movies." Blah, blah, blah. Okay. She hands me my card back. She hands me my drink. I say, "Thanks so much." I set the drink in my cup holder, and I'm sitting there waiting. Okay. And she turns around, like looks at the guy that's like cooking the food, and he slides her over a bag, and she opens it up, and she looks inside, and she kind of has like this weird look on her face, and I was like, whatever. Well, a couple seconds go by, and she comes over the window. She's like, "Hey, you got like the chicken quesadilla and the chicken taco and Cinnabon, right?" And I was like, "Yes." And she said, "Oh, okay, just give me 1 second." And she turned around and shut the door behind her, or the window, right? But the window like bounced back open, so I could hear part of the conversation that was occurring. Okay. Now, I couldn't quite hear the guy that was cooking the food other than the first thing that he said was she basically looked at him and she was like, "Hey, this is not his food." And the guy was like, oh, that's weird. And that's all that I heard. She basically was like, no, like, I need you to remake this. Like, you must have, like, skipped his order or something, whatever. Okay, fine. I'm just sitting there, like, twiddling my thumbs, you know. I'd say they probably talked for, like, 30 seconds. Okay. She comes back over the window, and she's like, hey, sorry about that. It'll just be another couple minutes. And I was like, no problem. I'm not in a rush. Take your time. And she's like, thanks so much. And she now shuts the door or the window and turns around. And because she said it's going to be a couple minutes, I was like, okay. I turn to unpause my music. And I notice an object, brown one, with purple writing on it in my passenger seat. And it happened to be a Taco Bell bag. And I said, that's weird. I haven't had Taco Bell in a few weeks.
Oh my God.
And I clean my car sort of regularly. I look in the bag, and there is a chicken quesadilla, a chunk chicken taco, and a 2-pack of Cinnabon Delights. And I'm freaking out because nobody gave me that food. I never got that food. So I grab the bag, throw it in the floor, and I'm just, because I don't want someone to see it and be like, wait, he already has this food. And I just like turn the music up a little bit, and I'm like, la 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 la, or whatever the fuck, okay? You know, she comes back, she hands me my food, she said, thanks so much, have a great rest of your day. And I looked at her and said, thanks, and I took the food and I drove away. And listen, I have never, listen.
I'm gonna have a fucking head.
Would have been different.
I almost said head attack.
No, that's how I felt. Is I couldn't get words out. Like, I called Casey. And I was just like, Casey, I have to talk to you about this. And I like, listen, it'd be different if I was like, hey, where's my food? And she said, oh, I already gave it to you. But all three of us did not remember me getting my food because I'm guessing they would have said, like, is there something still that you need or whatever? Like, I had everything in my car.
I think a time traveler did something.
There's two options here. Either a time traveler, like, pause time and put this bag in my passenger seat, or there was a glitch in the simulation, and that
you gotta find Keanu.
No, exactly, Keanu. If you're hearing this, I need your help. All I'm saying is, if you would have asked me 3 months ago if I think that we live in a simulation, I would have said that there's like a 0.001% chance. Now I think that there's like a whole 1% chance, maybe even like 3. Up to 3%.
In the Matrix.
There's no way, because it's not like I have been racking my brain for weeks trying to remember her giving me that bag of food, and I can't do it.
What time of day was this again?
It wasn't like super late at night. It was like 9 p.m. maybe even 8. I just remember it was dark out.
You've been pranked, Logan.
I don't think so, and I don't know if it was just like tattoo conversation mixed with me being kind of like sick. They weren't busy at all. They were super slow, actually. There were
I just
2 cars
can't
behind
imagine
me.
her handing you your actual food and you putting it down and the both of you forgetting that.
That's what I'm saying. But I wish that I had looked at her and been like, did you already give me this food? Because I need some solidarity. I needed her to be like, I don't remember.
Now it's just like a dream.
Yeah. Now I'm like, am I just crazy? It's been so long that I just don't. I was freaked out. I still kind of am, because I still don't know what happened that fateful night. Oh, wow. My stories are that bad, huh?
No, I'm very tired.
Okay, drink a Red Bull. I had 2 today.
I don't
I'm ready.
like Red Bull. It tastes like garbage.
Well, you get
gasoline.
the peach one then. Speaking of, okay, you know what?
Peach?
That's
what?
also on my list. I'm glad that I said that.
You're just going to go away from your existential crisis?
No, I'm over it. I need to take a break before I have a heart attack. Peach Red Bull. I think that like 50% of the reason I drink peach Red Bull is because I really like the taste of peach things.
You should try just eating a peach.
Pass. I think I really like peach artificial flavored things. Like every time I go to Five Guys, or really anytime there's a Coke Freestyle machine, I get a peach Fanta. Because that shit banging. It tastes like peach rings. Speaking of which, I love peach rings. I need peach soda to get normalized, because I don't like nowhere else to get it.
Dude, you ever go to KFC?
I've been there one time, and it was like 6 years ago.
They have Sweet Lightning Mountain Dew.
Is it peach?
It's peach. It's like southern, like it's KFC's version of Baja Blast. It's like the KFC exclusive Mountain Dew, except nobody gives a fuck about it, so they don't like sell it in the stores.
You're kidding.
Go to KFC, get Sweet Lightning Mountain Dew. It's supposed to be like peach tea, but it's more peachy. And if you like artificial bullshit peach flavored, that's what it is.
You've changed my life.
Great.
I didn't. Do they have a drive-thru?
Does KFC have a drive-through? Yeah.
I just don't know anything about KFC.
I mean, we're in the universe where KFC doesn't have chicken half the time you go over there, so you know,
What?
tread carefully. Last time I went to KFC, they just literally didn't have half of the fucking shit on the menu.
They were out of chicken.
Yeah.
What? Did
Yeah,
they
it
have
was-
mashed
it was
potatoes?
fucked
That was
up.
the best part.
I don't know, maybe. I don't remember. I just remember being befuddled that they didn't
It's
have the
just
fucking
country fried.
chicken.
Country fried other stuff.
Welcome
KFOS.
to just finger licking goods. Country fried.
Country fried.
It's just country fried.
Yeah, no, I need... Okay, thank you. But also,
You're welcome.
like if I'm just going to go somewhere for peach drank, I can just go to Five Guys.
Drank.
Like, yes, I will be going to... I actually should
I
try
mean,
KFC.
try yourself some KFC, because
But
KFC is delectable.
I just need to find
Delightful.
like a 2 liter of peach soda. Or it in bottles or cans or something. I need it here. Easily
Okay.
accessible without drinking Red Bull.
Okay, then you do what those guys did in like 2008. You get like a backpack and attach a hose to a cup that goes through your sleeve. You just go into the KFC and just steal all of the Sweet Lightning Mountain Dew. Just absorb all of it into a tank on your back, and then store it.
That might be
then-
kind of dope.
And then you can
TBH.
drink it for 2 days before it goes flat.
No, if that. If that.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do remember this.
The guys stealing the Baja Blast.
Yeah. Taco Bell like tweeted about it or something.
Genius.
They were like,
really?
listen.
That's awesome.
It was like a public thing. They were like, listen, you guys can't do this. And it's like, why not?
Yes, we can.
Stop us. You're not going to let backpacks in your restaurant anymore? You're a fucking fast food place. Kids, oh my God. High school kids be all over that shit.
The mind of a teenager is amazing.
Oh.
Because when they were posting about it, people were like, "Well, won't it get flat? When is it's like it's just pop. It's like $1." She's like,
No, like,
"No, but
exactly.
the point is, I did it though."
Correct.
The funny thing is that I did it.
Yeah. So then you can sit on your podcast that 6 people listen to and talk about how you stole Baja Blast in a backpack.
Oh, it was like 2008, so I doubt that they had a podcast.
Oh, even better. And you can sit in your group of 3 friends and tell them about it. We're doubling our reach here with this podcast, y'all.
Oh my god.
3 up to 6. Yeah, those were like the
hungry.
2.
I want KFC.
I mean, listen. We're about to be done with this at like 9:30. I would be happy to go to KFC with you.
If there's no food in the fridge downstairs, I'm going to KFC.
Bro, bet. Let me get
We'll
some
get
of
some
that
Sweet
peach
Lightning.
Wait,
Yee.
what is it called?
Sweet Lightning.
Oh, I thought it was peach lightning. Doesn't
No,
make sense.
that would be ridiculous.
Oh my God. You know, speaking of Mountain Dew, I just was at Target like 3 days ago, maybe
Of course you were.
And I literally, dude, I've been at
I
Target.
saw you there.
No. Day before that, I was at Target. I've been at Target
is wrong with
6
you?
out of the last 7
First
days.
of all, I hate driving up that road, so I don't know why the fuck you go
love
there
it.
all the time.
It's great. Anyway.
It's a nightmare getting out of that fucking
yeah,
parking
but
lot.
you got to go. I'll show you next time. You got to go out by Crumble. And then there's like a
yeah,
left
but
turn
that's
light.
like another half mile away from where I want to be.
Okay, so then deal with it. What do you want me to say? Suck it up,
Fine.
Buttercup. Well, so, okay, I'm at Target and
Fine.
Mountain Dew's been okay. Mountain Dew's been coming out with these weird flavors. They did one that was like Frostbite. That was a really, really soft, like blue raspberry flavor. There was an apple flavor. And now they have one called Ginger Snapped. And it is a gingerbread flavor.
I saw that in the fridge.
If you want to try it, please do. Because I've had mixed reactions from different people.
Uh-huh.
Mostly our parents. I would give it like a 5 out of 10.
Gingerbread soda.
Yeah, like it shouldn't be a thing. I wish I didn't buy it. So maybe a 4 out of 10. But it's also not like, I'm not going to spit it out. It's not that gross. Like I'm going to probably drink it maybe. Probably not actually. It's been in there a while. Because I bought it, I'll probably drink it. Dad said the same thing. He was like, well, because it's there, maybe I'll have it. But like, it's not very good. Well, then Mom was just like, no, I might have to pass on it. And the strange thing about it is, yes, it tastes like gingerbread, but
Yeah.
it also kind of tastes like apple.
Okay, then they added some apple for
They
you.
did not.
Sure they did.
They did not advertise it like that. There's nothing about apple flavor on the... No. I think it's just because, like, for some reason, cinnamon... Kind of like when you drink cider. Cinnamon and apple are, like, so close together all the time that then you just taste something that's...
You
a
just
cinnamon
imagine
drink.
it?
Yes, I think I just imagined apple inside of this Mountain Dew.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So yet again, it's a simulation.
Psychological
kind of glitch.
There was a glitch. You keep finding glitches.
Apple
I've never
glitch.
seen a glitch in the Matrix.
Honestly, it's scary. I hope you never have to.
Huh. I'm trying to think of any instance. It's usually just deja vu that I get.
Bro, that's on my list too. I love deja vu.
Dude, deja vu, fucking disconcerting to me.
I love it.
Every time it happens, I'm like, I don't know why I did that because nobody can see me doing that. It's like, how describe your deja vu to me?
Okay. My deja vu every single time is literally, I'm just sitting there and I go, that's weird, in my brain. You can imagine every time I say it out loud, that's weird. I feel like, and I look around, I'm like, no. I feel like I've done this before. And it just, if for some reason, it's just kind of like comforting to me, I'm just like, yeah. You know, like I have an old coworker who, like, she like, I like deja vu. It makes me feel good. It makes her feel great because it makes her feel like the universe is telling her that she is where she's supposed to be. That's what she believes it is.
Wild.
She's very like spiritual like that. And honestly, like that's a good way to look at it because science still doesn't really like know what it is. I think that the closest they've come is like science is telling us that it's like two like neural pathways that are like, because usually like when our neurons are firing, right, they're just doing different shit all the time.
Yeah.
Well, this is, some people say that deja vu is a very, very similar neurological pathway or neural pathway. I don't know. I'm a fucking college student for communication, so I don't know the actual like term.
Yeah.
But it's like a similar firing to something that's happened before for some reason. They don't know if it's because you're thinking about the same thing or saying similar kinds of circumstances. I don't know.
Generally, when I experience deja vu, I remember dreaming about what's happening to me currently.
What?
And I actively try to act differently so that it doesn't happen again. So that the
How
same
long
thing
does
doesn't
yours
happen.
last?
It like, I just noticed that everything I'm doing perfectly, like as perfectly as possible, aligns with something that I vaguely remember dreaming about. And that's how I feel deja vu. And I just like, I get worried that something bad is going to happen. So I just start fucking around trying to do it differently from how I dreamed about it. Because usually when I have deja vu, I'm remembering a dream where I'm doing what I'm doing and then something annoying happens to me. I'm just like, nah, fuck that. And I just start fucking around. And I disrupted the deja vu.
See, that's weird because I've never even connected deja vu to my dreams at all. It feels like real life.
I think like you want to get weird as shit. I think it's very possible that dreams are very important.
You know what's funny is dreams are also on this
list.
list.
Of course they are.
Literally,
because you're fucking freaked out. You think
everything's
everything is crazy. No, I had this thought once that like your dreams are just your memories from an alternate timeline.
Yes, I have heard that before.
You're like fucking Venom.
Venom.
Oh, wait, you don't even know what I'm talking about.
No.
The end of the second Venom movie, Venom's like, yes, we have knowledge across realities.
Okay, Venom.
I'm
Cool.
like, all right, that's weird. Cool though. So I just feel like your brain is connected to your brain across realities.
Is that what your mind is, maybe?
Yeah. So it's just like, it's very hard to define, and it's like, it's just another plane of existence that we can't understand, that we don't perceive. But like it bleeds through at night when your brain's doing nothing. Obviously, it's very easily just your brain is bored and it's making shit up. It's like,
No, but
ooh, look at this. Look at the dancing monkey.
You've
while
heard
you
about
sleep.
Occam's razor, right?
Dude, I've heard of that. I don't know what that means.
It's, first of all, a really cool word. Occam's razor is like the philosophical concept that the simplest answer is probably the right one. And it's been disproven like all the time. Like frequently.
Interesting.
Like it makes sense because it's the simplest answer would be that the simplest answer is right. But no, it actually sort of disproves itself. It's kind of funny. So then that begs a question is like, maybe people just like don't think about it enough because they're like, oh yeah, your brain's just bored. It's got to find ways to make up time.
Yeah.
Or
I'm in an alternate universe right now.
yes.
I had a fucking dream once. I was at like a big house party and Cara Delevingne was flirting with me. Ooh. I was like, oh yeah, Cara Delevingne's flirting with me. And then my fucking boss like appears behind me. And he's like, "Oh, hey Tyler, how's it going?" And I fucking woke up and I was like, "Fuck, god damn it, my fucking boss just cock blocked me."
Oh, no.
I was so fucking pissed off about it, and that was like 6 years ago. And I was just like, I told all my coworkers about it. The only person I didn't tell was my boss.
Yeah, I mean,
because I don't know if he would have laughed about it. It was such a stupidly specific thing to happen.
Yes.
That Cara Delevingne and my boss were at a house party with me, and I would love to see the series of events that would cause that to actually happen.
Yes. See, like, I had a weird dream one time that I literally, all it was to me, it felt like 10 seconds. Yeah. All it was is I was looking at a vending machine. The vending machine was full of bottles of Baja Blast. And all that happened in the whole dream was I took a dollar bill out of my wallet, put it in the vending machine, and a Baja Blast fell. I didn't even drink it. But it was just, I woke up in like just pure euphoria because Baja Blast bottles typically cost like $1.79, and this one I only paid $1 for, and I don't ever see those in vending machines.
You were in a better timeline where Baja Blast is cheaper.
But then it also begs the question, like the people, like I've never seen myself die in my dreams. I always wake up right before I die. But there's people that have watched themselves die. So then it's like, how are you watching yourself in another timeline?
See, that's a hole in my theory.
Because then you're not connected to that timeline anymore.
I feel like you're remembering it and you're just imagining a different perspective, possibly. I have a list of dreams in my phone.
Oh my god, that's a long fucking list.
It's all like...
Can I read these? I don't want you to have... I want to have just what you wrote there. I don't want any context because I feel like you'll read them and remember something.
None of the... I mean, they're all just like very like... They're just themes.
No, I want to see. Don't say anything.
I'm fine. Okay.
All right,
Logan's gonna read a list of things that I write down when I wake up from a dream.
White murderer.
All right, that was like some sort of end of a fucking like action movie scene where I was like on a floor of an office building that was like closed down for renovations, and this fucking guy in like a white suit, he looked like the fucking like guys from Half-Life or Prop Hunt.
Cool.
And he was just fucking following me with a knife, and I was like, "Fuck, get away from me!" And I fucking woke up. That was the first thing that I wrote down. I was like, "All right, I'm gonna start writing shit like this."
White murderer.
The white murderer. I don't know if he was Caucasian, but he was wearing white.
Okay, what about tropical elevated straw houses?
Oh, dude. It was just like this beach vacation world where like everybody had a fucking like big ass beach house that was just on tall bamboo sticks or some shit.
Cool.
I think you were there.
Probably.
We were having fun. Yeah. I don't remember how that worked, but it was cool.
Okay. Secret giant tunnels in school.
Oh my god. You don't even want to know that about the secret giant tunnels in the school, Logan. Dude. I was like this fucking like this like resistance fighter that was like going through like tunnel systems under the high school.
The secret giant tunnels in school.
The secret giant tunnels in school. And I was getting followed by these guys that were like trying to stop me. I was like, "Oh no, I know the fucking tunnel system."
Oh, I know about
I have so many fucking dreams where there's just tunnel systems and just fucking secret passageways.
Did you ever read the book Tunnels? That one that Mom wanted me to read really bad when I was a kid?
No.
You should read it because apparently you have a thing for secret giant tunnels in school.
Dude, secret giant. I also had one. I didn't write it down. I had one where I was just in a really tall house and I kept getting into a dumbwaiter and going up and down.
Oh, this one's cute. Giant beautiful forest.
There's just a giant beautiful forest,
and
man.
then monster forest with trailer.
That was horrible. They were both based off of probably me and Logan. Our family owns like property up north. If you're from Michigan, you know what up north means, but it's just like in the woods. Are you reading something that's horrible?
No, I'm skipping through because there's a shit ton here and we can't possibly get through all this.
I mean, it's just like we have property in the woods, and I think I dream about it a lot, or I used to at least.
I used to dream about grandmother and granddad's house a lot.
Yeah,
but it was like
that sounds.
But it was
right.
different, you know.
Yeah,
I
had one where they had a big house. They had tunnel system,
a big giant tunnel system in school. I had a dream one time it was only whenever we were at grandmother and granddad's house.
Oh,
that it was them.
Yeah.
And then the Scooby Gang was there. And the house was a little bit bigger. And Frankenstein was there for some reason. But he was not the antagonist. Muttley was the antagonist. I was terrified of Muttley.
Logan hates Muttley.
No, I like him now, but for some reason the way our dad does his laugh, those of you that don't know.
That's fucking hilarious.
He's Dick Dastardly's dog.
I can't do Muttley's
tough.
laugh.
Dad can do it really well.
Something
That's
like that
good.
shit.
Yeah, just search Muttley from Wacky Races, and that'll do it for you.
Oh my gosh.
What else we got? We got daughter named Alice.
I dreamed that I had a kid. It
Was
was
her name
very,
Alice?
very vivid, and I named her Alice.
Weird.
She wasn't even named Alice in the dream. I just named her that.
Oh, that's even weirder somehow, Tyler. Ninja FBI Task Force assassination. That's a whole lot to unpack there.
I have no context for that. I don't remember writing that one.
That's almost as good as secret giant tunnels in school. Animal statues and murals come alive. I almost said murals.
I often have dreams that they're just little animals that I have, or like that specific dream was I was just at some kind of whacked out zoo where there were just like pictures of animals and statues of animals that were just alive. I was like, oh, cool.
I got 3 more for you.
Okay.
This one says, and the way that I'm going to enunciate this because it is spelled like this. Do you know what I'm about to say?
No.
Baby satin, comma, nacho house.
I don't remember that one.
We also got fucking alligators.
Dude,
That's the whole
fucking
font.
alligators.
Fucking alligators.
Dude, there were so many sci-fi movies when we were kids about fucking giant alligators. I think I have a deep-rooted like internal fear of alligators.
I think that's why I have an internal fear of spiders because of
Dude,
arachnophobia.
I have dreams often where I'm just like in a fucking like the Everglades or some shit, and I'm just jumping around trying to get away from alligators.
that kind of sounds dope, though.
I mean, I wake up and I'm like, oh, but when I'm dreaming, it's like, oh. So that's how I feel about fucking alligators.
Now here's the best one.
Yeah. You gonna read that one? You gonna read the bottom one?
Hell yes.
Go ahead.
Missy and 12, which these are characters from Doctor Who. Missy and 12 from Doctor Who loading a pile of wood in a gas station with a basketball court and giant metal balls start coming through the windows and one hits grandmother in the face. Now listen.
There's no context needed.
I don't know if I like the fact that grandmother was not mentioned until she was hit in the face.
Oh, she was just there. You were there too.
Was I hit in the face?
Like, our family was at this basketball court gas station
With Missy and the
there were
12th
Doctor Who
Doctor.
characters outside
Awesome.
loading lumber onto a truck.
And then metal balls start coming through the
No
windows.
balls.
Well, no, did the metal balls...
They were raining from the sky, Logan.
Oh, were they coming from the secret giant tunnels in school?
No, the secret giant tunnels in school are underground. They would not have balls.
How do
coming-
you know?
What do you mean? They're in the school, Logan. They're not outside
But there's secret giant
in
tunnels
the sky.
in school.
All right.
So there
I've
you
had enough of this.
Okay, that was a lot of fun. Here you go. I have a really vivid memory of a dream where, honestly, I wish that like I was a good artist and also could draw while I was asleep, which is a lot to ask for. I understand, but I was in this like Sorcerer's Apprentice-esque Chinatown. Okay,
Cool.
and I was getting chased by some like ninja, like bionic ninja woman. Okay. But I also was kind of like really cool as hell. So I was like jumping from like the awnings onto like books
Cool.
stacks of books for some reason. And then I'd
Pistachios.
like jump into a window and she chased me through like this toy store that was like a magic toy store. But then somehow we ended up in the cafeteria at our elementary school. And I was like hiding from her, and I ended up like fighting with her. Cause like sometimes my dreams be like roly poly oly and gluteus maximus, but then sometimes my dreams be like fucking Kill Bill, and then sometimes they'd be like the Sorcerer's Apprentice, and then sometimes somehow they'd be all 3 of them at once. So those are the best. Is when it's just like so out of pocket.
I
that you
love
can-
nonsense ass
No,
dreams.
exactly. You just wake up, you're like, that didn't make any sense.
Like you
but
play
it was
Minecraft.
awesome.
I used to have dreams where after I'd play Minecraft too much, I would just imagine that I'm in fucking Minecraft and I
Yes.
can't escape.
Yes, I have a friend whose dad in college, he was a lucid dreamer, and he could actually study while he was asleep.
I want to be a lucid dreamer.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yes. And now whether or not that's true, I do not know.
That sounds like horse
Sounds
shit.
like somebody was just trying to make themselves
Now,
sound cool.
do you
But
know about the handful of little zoomers that think that lucid dreaming is them physically shifting into an actual alternate reality?
I mean, Tyler, is that not the same theory that you just proposed to me 10
I know,
minutes ago?
but I'm saying to you, these kids think that they're going to an alternate universe.
I mean, prove that they're not.
Why? Okay, this back to what I said about it. The short solution. Are we that just dissociated from real life that we think imagination is us going somewhere,
What
us
I mean,
remembering
to be
something that's
fair,
real.
Lucid dreaming, I think, is different from just like your imagination. Because I can sit here and imagine a pink elephant dancing on the top of that dresser.
I love Dumbo.
But that's not me going into an alternate reality. And I don't think that they would argue that's me going into an alternate reality where there's a Dumbo there.
Yeah.
No. Oh my God, what is a pink elephant there? I think what they're saying is their body is unconscious, but they have complete control of themselves and their surroundings. So, like, I get where they're coming from. And they might be lizard people.
They believe. Hang on a second. It's called shifting, I think. Hang on.
That's cool.
I'm sure there will be a show about it someday. Shifting is a term now used to describe the act of moving one's consciousness from this current reality to one's desired reality. Because of these infinite possibilities, it was like ellipse, and then because of these infinite possibilities, anything we can imagine exists in some faraway reality. Which, sure, for the second part,
I mean, if the universe
I'm not going
is
to
infinite,
contest what exists in a reality that I'm not in. Shifting, a tutorial.
Oh shit, let's do it right now. Let's shift on air.
You have to be asleep.
All right, good night, everyone.
This is like there was some kid posting about how they were in fucking Hogwarts and they killed Draco Malfoy, and then all of the comments on this post were them accusing them of actual murder, because they're like, you killed a fucking person, and people were like, well, he's not real. And they're like, he was real in that universe, and that was when I was like, this is hilarious. What is wrong with kids?
No, that's insane.
What's happening? What am I fucking reading?
Okay, that's a little far-fetched.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I killed Draco Malfoy.
Oh, you animal.
You fucking murderer. How could you kill Draco Malfoy? And some other people are like, Draco Malfoy was an asshole.
He deserved it.
That's fine.
Interesting. Okay, I'm going to have to put a pin in that because I want to do my own research.
Do it.
And I want to try
I would love to talk about that.
Shifting.
We're not doing ghosts and lizards anymore. Now we're going to an alternate reality where there actually are ghosts and lizard people.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah. Continue.
But also, like, if, speaking of, going to other places, we discussed
like
briefly
Hogwarts?
Teleportation.
Ah.
Yes.
We have discussed it before.
Yeah, honestly, my transitions are getting better and better. No, but real talk, instead of like getting the power to teleport, I want to know when teleportation is going to be invented and what the specifics of it will be.
Essentially,
Oh,
you'd break down your atomic structure.
enlighten me.
You'd have to make yourself disappear,
Oh,
but then they would have to build you again somewhere else.
okay.
So you'd have to figure out how to basically download somebody and then email them somewhere else.
Yeah, like how long is it going to take? Like,
The
does it
human
depend
fax
on my-
machine, if you will.
Does it depend on my reception?
Yes. Like, that's what I'm worried about, is like coming out half done like fucking Jeff Goldblum and have half a fly for a face.
Will it require, like, will it be expensive just the first time, or is it going to be expensive every time?
What?
Like, you're
How
going to have
expensive
to,
was the Model T?
what?
Probably less expensive than a Ferrari is, but more expensive than perhaps shitty ass old ass car.
Shitty ass old ass car.
Like,
Tyler,
what are you asking me?
No, I don't understand with the correlation of what you just said. Like, I'm saying, is it going to be something that they build, kind of like your phone, right? You build your phone, and it's expensive when you buy it, but then it's just like you have your phone now. Or is it going to be like every time you want to teleport, or is it going to be expensive?
I think when they make this, it's not going to be a thing that you want to have in people's houses. Like, when
Why?
they invented the internet, the government used it for decades before we had access to it in our homes.
Let's just talk about then fast forward when we have access to it. Is there going to be like a certain number of people that can teleport at a time? Do you have to have a completely open line? Can there be nobody like crossing your, like if I want to go from me to you,
Yeah.
can there be nobody going from this wall to your door?
I imagine it's like the internet.
Why?
Why not?
Fiber optic cables?
Yeah, you send your atomic structure somewhere else, and then the magic machine that you have invented rebuilds your atomic structure in the place that you want to be.
But also, think about it like this. Your physical structure, yes, that'll probably get done quickly. But also, will your mind be intact?
No. doubtful.
You come out crazy.
They're going to invent it and people are going to be all over it. Just like cell phones. Like in 30 years when our fucking eyes are rotting out of our heads because of unforeseen problems that blue light causes. I think they'll invent teleportation and then they'll quickly realize that it's microwaving you.
It's like cigarettes.
Or you're coming out incorrectly. What the fuck am I thinking of that I'm likening that to? It's like you're copying yourself.
So instead of transporting yourself, you're just destroying yourself and then making a clone somewhere else.
Yes.
That's insane.
That is insane.
What is that? Fucking from Invincible.
Yeah. Where the fucking he makes a new version of himself.
What's his name?
The Blue Boy or Robot Man.
No, I'm talking about Blue Boy.
I don't remember his name.
Also Robot Man.
Yeah, the blue guys. The something brothers.
We're going to call them the Vreedle twins.
The Vreedle twins. Rhomboid and Octagon.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you fucking said it.
Listen, I regretted it. Yeah, no, that's interesting because number one, if anybody of you can invent teleportation.
Who?
Oh, Emma.
I would love that. Get on it, Emma.
I feel like if Charlie invented teleportation, like it'd be fucked.
How the fuck would Emma do any better?
I don't know. She would.
What? We have so many like science-y friends, and you want Emma and Charlie to invent teleportation.
I do. I think it would be more fun if someone that's not scientific did it, like me. But I don't want it to work. I barely want to do my project that's due on December 6th.
Yeah, I was going to say, you couldn't invent a fucking way to get your goddamn homework done on time. Fucking invent teleportation.
Listen.
It's just like Rick and Morty, where a version of you that has already invented it, gives it to you. And you're like, all right.
Awesome.
We're good.
Perfecto. I'm also waiting for the day. Yes, I'm waiting for the day that teleportation is invented, but I'm also more realistically waiting for the day that, like, when I'm catching up with people, like someone I haven't seen in a long time.
You can just download their memories?
No, this is way more realistic. I'm waiting for the day that it's no longer them asking me how things are going, but now it's me being like, oh, hey, how are the kids? How is this thing I remember about you and this thing I remember about you? Because, like, we see, like, our great aunt and uncle, and they're like, oh, like, how is school? And how are your friends that I met last year or whatever? And I look at them and I'm like, how are you? And
who are you?
Like, I try to, like, make stuff up. I'm like, oh, like, have you guys done anything, like, fun since I saw you last? Or, you know, like, I can kind of BS my way through a conversation. But I want it to be like, oh, like, how was that vacation that you guys took that I remembered because I'm not an asshole?
So this is completely just about you working on knowing who you're talking to.
No, because I think that yes, but I think that there's a certain amount of time that has to pass. Because, like, let's say when I see Lauren, right, I can ask Lauren, like, oh, how's work? How is school?
I understand.
But there's going to be a time where I don't see her quite as frequently, so I'll be able to be like, oh, hey, how was that thing that you did 3 months ago that we didn't really get to talk about, you know? Like, yeah, we talked briefly on the phone about it, but, or, hey, how is your dog that I haven't seen in a while? Oh, he died. I'm sorry.
Like, oh, my mom died. And my dad got deported. But I got the van.
What is it from?
It's from Ant-Man.
Yes, okay.
But I got the van.
I was going to say that,
What's
but
up?
I wanted to make sure. Yeah, no, it's just, I don't know if it just comes with being an adult. Because I feel like every adult that I interact with that I give a shit about, like, knows things about me that I'm like, how do you remember that? What are you fucking...
Because they ain't got a lot going on, Logan. Or they studied before they showed up. They were like, oh.
Wait, maybe they don't have a lot going on, and that's why I don't have anything to talk to them about. Is that what being an adult is?
Yes, Logan.
It's having less going on.
You have
more
kids,
of it?
and then you give up on your dreams, and you just have kids now and a job, and that's it.
What about the ones that don't have kids? Like last time I saw Grandma, the conversation was great.
She has kids.
No, well, okay.
She has a lot.
She's our grandma. I guess that makes sense. No, but I was just like, yeah, like, because I asked her how Florida was, because she'd be going to Florida like every other grandma. But then, like, that was it. I didn't have anything else to ask her. And she asked me, how is school? How is this trip you took? How is this person and this person and this person? Oh my God, how was that game that you bought? And I was like, Grandma, Grandma, you're old. How do you know that shit?
How was that game that you bought? She asked you
literally,
like
she
that?
did. I was telling her the previous time I was there about a game I wanted, which, to be fair, they were only a couple weeks apart, but I'm still like, shit, Grandma. She'd be on that.
Interesting. She asked about people that she met at our grad parties.
Which
and
is
just
insane.
certain people.
Like, how
I'm
do
like,
you
oh
know
yeah,
those
I don't
people?
talk to that person ever anymore.
No, exactly. Like, does Dad say things to her that I just don't know about? I don't know. I just don't know where these people be getting their information because I'm not getting any of it.
I'm not getting any.
Someone better give me some info about y'all. All
They
right?
say things about just like grandma asks you something about you that you don't know.
How's that promotion?
How's
What?
that
How's that hernia? Excuse me. Ah, that hurt. Ooh.
that fucking army conscription or whatever? You're like, I didn't join the army. Oh no, you did.
What
Your
is
dad
a
told me.
conscription?
I don't know. I made up a word.
Tyler, I think
Hang on.
Googling conscription. What's the verdict?
Conscription, compulsory enlistment for state service, typically into the armed forces.
Where do you get this information?
I use that word at least 75% correctly.
Yes. Wow.
But yeah, I would just love grandma to be like, "Oh yeah, I heard you're joining the Navy." Who? Who told you that? Oh, your dad. No. Oh no, the Navy told me.
From a different timeline.
Oh God. And that just becomes the fucking Mandela thing, the Mandela effect, where
Yes.
you just accidentally walked into the wrong timeline.
Grandma is the broker of the timeline.
You fucking woke up on the wrong side of the multiverse. Fucking wake up and you're a girl now or some shit.
Oh no, we talked about that. No thanks. Pass. I also have been very interested in just like being the villain in the world, in like my life. Like, yes, I'm the protagonist.
Like a terrorist or like a serial killer or what?
No. They're evil. I just want to be the villain.
Okay, so like killing puppies or like what are you doing to be villainous?
I just want to have that energy. So, for instance, I put on my Instagram story a poll, and I said, "Do you think I'm the villain?" And the answers were absolutely or hell no. What are you talking about? And, you know, it was overwhelmingly absolutely, which is awesome. And actually, Emma brought up a very good point. She swiped up, and she said, "I think that you're the twist villain at the end of the movie." And when I tell you I've never been more flattered, there's never been a compliment I've received that I've liked that much. I was just like, yeah, because that means I'm smart.
Logan's your Hans from Frozen.
No, everyone knew he was a bad guy, except for you.
Oh, you mean a good twist villain?
Yes, I'm the twist villain. He's not a twist if it's obvious. Like, I just watched that M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Oh, don't tell me about it.
The twist was kind of...
Yeah, but I don't want the M. Night Shyamalan twist to be spoilt for me. I forgot that movie existed. Is that on something?
No, I had to rent it. It's on DVD.
I need to watch Dune. We don't need to get into
Bro,
movies.
yeah, okay. Oh my god, that one's on HBO Max. Watch it.
I know, that's why.
But see it in theaters if you
I'll
can.
probably watch it tomorrow on my computer.
See it in theaters. If you can. Which you can. I know you can.
I'd rather not pay for it. I feel as though I may be disappointed by it.
You will not be.
Are you sure?
It's beautiful. No, you might be, because you just like have no attention span.
It looks like if Star Wars was written like Game of Thrones.
No. It's like if Star Wars was written like Game of Thrones, but...
There's a worm.
I mean, yes, there's worms.
Big worm.
Big worms. Secret tunnel under the school.
Big worms making secret tunnel under the school.
Secret giant tunnel under the school. Secret giant worms under the desert.
Are they secret though? Aren't they like...
Well, like they look secret until they're not secret anymore.
Big worm, big... Okay.
No, it's like if Star Wars was written like Game of Thrones, but it was only the first like half of the movie. Because not a whole lot happens in this one. Like, stuff happens.
Oh, so it's fucking boring.
No. It's slow. I wouldn't call it boring because it's nice to look at.
Like where he puts his hand in the box and something bites him?
Okay, nothing bites him.
That doesn't sound scary.
Tyler, there's not a small little Rottweiler in that box.
Like Tiny Animal.
No, I don't. It's just pain in the box. Pain box.
What does that mean?
It just hurts.
Does it teleport his hand to the pain dimension?
Anyway, we were talking about being the villain. I just want to...
My head hurts.
Like, because the thing about being a good twist villain, right, is people, like, they know they're not supposed to like you because of the way you are, but they do because of the way you are.
Yeah.
And they may not align with what you do, but they respect it because of the way you are. That's what I'm looking for. I want people to be like, dang, I shouldn't like this guy, but man, am I just like immensely attracted to the way he
You want to
thinks.
be Loki.
Well, yeah, don't we all? I'm
You're
just
right.
closer than like 75% of the population.
Logie.
And I think, Tyler, if I was going to pinpoint your role in this, if I'm the villain, I would say that you are the important side character.
I am the important side character. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Hang on. I'm going to check what my very old Tumblr bio says.
What the fuck?
Your third favorite background character is my title on Tumblr.
Your third. Oh,
My
that's
Tumblr
funny.
that I made 4 years ago.
Bro, that's comedy. And your Shaggy is your profile picture.
Zoinks.
Zoinks.
Yeah, I would be the side character that like does one specific thing that saves everybody or some shit. Or I'm a background character. I'm not sure which one.
You're like Neville Longbottom.
Ah, yeah.
Like better.
I killed a snake that's secretly an Asian woman. Did you hear about that?
Did I see the second Fantastic Beasts movie?
Oh, yeah, because I didn't.
Did you hear about that plot point in that one movie that came out 4 years ago?
I forgot where that was from.
Yeah. Did I hear about that? Yeah, no, yeah. He killed an Asian woman. Neville is
I don't want to kill an
racist.
Asian woman, Logan.
Well, you're
And
just...
Neville is racist? Is that what you said? Neville Longbottom.
Speaking of that, I'm in the middle, or actually I'm at the beginning of a Harry Potter marathon right now. And I just like forgot how long the movies are.
Try Lord of the Rings, motherfucker.
I mean, yes. But like the first one was like 152 minutes and the Chamber of Secrets was 161 minutes.
Oh my god.
I like didn't really, this is the first time I'm noticing. I was just like,
Really?
What? Yeah, they're insanely long. I budgeted time for 3 movies and we only got through 2. We did, to be fair, spend a lot of time like going to get baked goods. But
You're an idiot.
listen, we got cinnamon rolls and we got brownie. It was awesome.
We were in Ridley's for a fucking hour, but that shouldn't count. Like what?
No, we were literally gone for like 90 minutes. It was insane. What were you going to tell me yesterday that I said write down and you said no?
Oh, the gift I got from Marty.
Oh, yes.
It's not even as funny to me anymore, but I was introduced to Five Below.
What do you mean by that?
I was hanging out with a friend of mine. Shouts out to Nell. I'm sure she'll eventually listen to this.
Yeah,
schlock.
probably in like fucking
She intends
April.
to. Yeah. We were eating somewhere next to a Five Below, and I was like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is. Is that like a shoe store? She was like, you've never been to Five Below?
What?
I was like, no, I've never fucking gone into a Five Below before.
Why?
I don't know.
How?
Why the fuck would I? I don't know what it is.
Listen. I think it would be different if you were like, oh, I've never been in there, but I know what it is. But the fact that you said, and I quote, what is it, a fucking shoe store?
Dude, I swear.
Five Below? Then what are you going to get for $3 shoes?
I don't know
Are you
what Five
talking
Below
about
means.
hard socks?
I didn't know what Five Below meant, dude.
What? Everything is $5 and below.
I understand that now. So
Even though I think that they
she
have
took me into
some-
Five Below. We looked around Five Below. It's like, all right, it's a fucking dollar store.
It's in no.
It was cool.
I've been to dollar stores. Five Below is
The $5 store. Sorry.
sure. Do the candy section in Five Below? Nuts.
That's where those came from.
That was $5.
Big ass sack of candy sitting next to
Bro, you go
Logan.
to Kroger, those like $6.50 for a gallon or whatever. Nope, a pound.
gallon. So
Sorry,
I marveled at the Five Below, and I was like, all right, this is
I
Five Below.
DC'd it.
Very
Sorry.
nice. Very nice. Shut up.
Not funny.
No, that was not a good joke. Nah, it was funny. But I went back to Five Below the other day. I returned to Five Below after going to Target.
I thought you were gonna say you returned something. I was like, Tyler, nobody
No.
returns something to Five Below.
No, when I went the first time, we didn't buy anything. We were just looking at dumb shit.
Oh, you're one of those.
Well, sorry. Yeah, I perceive things with my eyeballs. I was looking. I needed to get 2 things. I wanted a hat. I wanted a new hat, and I wanted to get Marty a birthday present. Logan's wearing my hat now.
It's kinda nice.
He enjoys
This was $5.
being an annoying bastard.
I'm gonna take
I
a
got that from
selfie.
Target. I went to
Oh.
Target first.
Okay.
Couldn't
How
find a
much was
gift
it?
for Marty. Oh my god.
I'm gonna take a high angled selfie
So I bought
with this black baby toy in my in the background.
Fleabo. His name
Fleabo.
is Fleabo, Logan. The gift that I got for Marty was a just a little stuffy of the child from The Mandalorian, who I affectionately refer to him as Grongo. but I think his canon name is Grogu.
Tyler, that sounds kind of racist.
Grungo.
There's like the way you say Grungo.
Well, I had that. What do you mean?
It's a really ambiguous
Grungo.
accent, but for some reason I don't think you should say it again.
Grungo. And that's from something too. I did not make that.
Ayo, Grungo.
Okay, but I got that, and I got Marty a card for a fucking 4-year-old.
Oh, yeah.
He was turning 24, but I got him one for a 4-year-old, and I just put a 2 next to the 4. It's a giant 4, and I just wrote 2 next to it.
No, those are so funny. I think that it takes a lot of creativity to find something and make it your own. Because, like, for instance, last year I got Lauren's parents a Christmas card, and it was all in Spanish. And on the inside, I wrote, I don't know what any of that means, but Merry Christmas.
Arriba.
Because I know exactly.
Feliz Navidad.
Yep.
The least Navidad, or whatever the fuck that one tweet is.
Excuse me. What'd you just call me?
For least Navidad.
Yeah. Well, thanks for sharing. I'm looking forward to hearing about Maddie's 4-year-old card.
Who's Sharon?
Listen. It took me minutes to figure out what the fuck you were talking about. Oh, something else on my list. I was on
I
Snapchat.
gave it to Marty yesterday.
Oh, what did he say?
Oh, he thought it was hilarious. I also drew a picture of Jamie Foxx inside of it, and he thought that was great too.
Oh.
He also loved his stuffy of Grongo, and he hated that I kept calling him Grongo.
Grongo.
I gotta figure out where I got that from. Why are you playing with that? Put that down.
Because it's fun.
You fuck.
It's fun.
You got the sniffies.
I was on Snapchat a while ago, and I couldn't make 1, 2, 3 cents about it because there was a person. This is getting warm. I'm still wearing that hat, everyone.
You were bitching earlier about it being warm in here.
It's actually a great
put
temp
a fucking
now.
winter hat on.
Okay. So I was on Snapchat, and this girl that I like, I'm not like really friends with her. I just like have her on Snap. She's like in one of my classes or something. She posted a screenshot of somebody else's Snapchat story that basically said something along the lines of, "Hey guys, if anyone's seen my bag, I left it at a party last night and it has $600 cash in it." And she had a picture of the bag, and I was just like, here's maybe what I would not do. Halloween weekend.
Too truthful.
Halloween weekend at Michigan State University, right after the U of M Michigan State game. Those of you that live in Michigan know that was a big fucking deal.
I think everybody that lives in America knew that was a big deal.
The MSU hosted, so that Halloween weekend was packed. I don't know, number one, that I would bring $600 anywhere, let alone to a college party.
Did you ask her what it was for?
No, I don't give a shit.
Okay. Quit fucking with whatever you're touching.
It's fun, though. It's like
I'm sure you can hear it in the fucking recording. Yep. Fucking stop. I'm going to bitch slap you.
All right.
What the fuck?
But number two, I don't know. Yeah, like maybe if I would have said that, I might have just said, "Hey guys, I lost my bag. Let me know if you saw it."
Who the fuck Why would she have $600 for what?
Like even if she had $150, I'd be like,
that's too much.
Weird.
What do you need that for?
You're going to a college party. What are they fucking charging you? $600 to get in? $300 to get in?
Depends on the frat.
To leave? Tyler, it does not depend on the frat.
Here at Phi Kappa Go Fuck Yourself, it costs $600 to get into our parties.
I'd say $300 to get in, $300 to leave. Market it as a $300.
$300 to leave.
Yeah. Oh, it's only a $300 cover charge, and then you go to leave, and they're like, double cover. Yeah, I don't know about that.
That's a knee slapper. Do you want me to just buy you a fidget spinner? Is that what you want? You little ADD ass little shit.
No,
Quit touching everything. Get you one of those little cubes that has buttons on it. Something that doesn't make noise. Ugh.
The little cubes are kind of dope, though. I do have a fidget toy.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to go get you a fidget toy so you stop fucking with everything?
Listen.
Okay,
let's do some pop culture corner.
Pop culture corner.
Let me pull out my...
You gonna do 60 seconds? You gonna time me?
Yeah. Okay, go.
I finally finished Squid Game.
No way!
I'm like a month late, but it was great. It was so sad. Oh my God. It was like, I don't know what else to. I don't want to fucking say like.
Tyler, they had time to watch it.
No, I'm not gonna say.
I'm gonna say he should have gotten on the fucking plane.
Oh yeah,
dumbass. He
oh yeah, that's fucking stupid. I don't like get on the plane and then come back, right? Yeah, that pissed me off. That's just to like, it could have just ended there, and it didn't because they
It
just
should
won
have.
another season.
Yeah.
No, that was
Many,
it was
many.
just like I just fucking loved the character development. I was not as into it in the first half, and then
Okay.
I fucking lost track of it. I think I actually may have skipped an episode by accident. Watch Squid Game. It's awesome.
The
It's
Marbles
a very
episode is the best one.
It's a very thrilling show. It's about, you know, if you live under a rock, it's about people killing each other for money, like many
Time.
okay.
I stopped it at exactly 1 minute and 0 seconds and 0
Oh my
milliseconds.
God, we're in the Matrix.
Listen, I keep saying that. I gotta shut the fuck up.
Listen. Go.
All right, I've been listening to a band called Jungle recently. Specifically, if you want to check out a couple songs, Can't Stop the Stars off of their 2021 album Loving in Stereo, and Busy Earnin' off of their 2014 album self-titled Jungle. They're kind of like they were recommended to me because I like Glass Animals, but they're nothing like Glass Animals.
Huh.
Well, like they're not. Nobody's like Glass Animals. And then, as for a movie, I think Old was worth the watch. I wouldn't watch it again for show, but it was interesting. It was honestly more fun sitting watching it with many people who had not seen it because we were kind of like making fun of some of like the acting and plot points. Just because there's a couple things I'm just like, no. But it's an interesting concept, and I was pretty happy with it. Meanwhile, it's that time of year. You better be watching Harry Potter marathon, or I'll, I don't know, wring your neck or something. That's it. Watch
You
Harry
got 2
Potter.
seconds. Oh my God, I stopped it right at 1 minute and 0.18 seconds or some shit.
18 milliseconds, head ass.
18 milliseconds.
I think that's what that is. I don't know. Sorry, I called you a head ass because I might be wrong.
Dumbass.
Dumbass. This is great.
All right. Under an hour.
Wow.
Fuck them.
We,
I don't know who
we
I'm
ball. Sorry.
Thank you all for tuning in to Oddspeed, episode 16. Logan's just staring off into the distance.
I was letting you do your
You looked
thing.
like you were about to do something. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed us talking about nonsense for another hour of your life. Follow us on Instagram for updates about the podcast at ODDSPEED, Oddspeed.
It's not odds. Never mind.
Give us a rate or a like, or subscribe, follow us, whatever platform you're using us to watch us, and
Also, leave us a review.
yeah, leave
And
us a review.
Contact us because I don't know who listens to this anymore. No, real talk. Leave us a review. We'd love to hear from you. If there's something you want us to talk about, let us know. If you want to be a guest, let us know because we're doing that now. We're about to have more guests in a minute
Oh, sure.
for show. And sorry.
Stop touching that.
And thanks so much for listening. Appreciate you.
Oddspeed, and we'll see you in our dreams tonight.
What's that song? If I saw you on the street, would no.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's by Always.
I don't know who that is.
If I saw you on the street, would no. If you saw me on the street, would you have me? I don't know. I'm getting the pronouns mixed up, but it's something about seeing someone on the street and then seeing them in your dreams tonight. It's a song called Dreams Tonight. I promise it's real.
I'm looking into a camera that isn't there, like Jim Halpert.
I love doing that.
I'm just like, the fuck are you talking about? Love you guys. Bye.
Oddspeed.